In 2010, it was estimated that older persons 60 years and above made up 7% of Belize's population. This number is increasing by well over 1,000 each year. And with that growing population comes increasing problems, including economic security and health.
There are many older persons who are really in dire circumstances, and they suffer from poor health, from injury, even from death, because they do not have any form of assistance or any outlet. They don't know where to go, who to turn to. And we find that quite a large number, I can't give the percentage off my head, are living in poverty. That poverty is not only financial. That poverty is, what I would say is housing. They are living in very poor homes, very unsanitary homes as well. Poverty is also social. They have nowhere to go. They don't know who to turn to. They have no friends. That poverty is also, as I said, care, abuse, and neglect. And so they just waste away, some of them, and some of them are even die as a result. And therefore we are now doing a database through a survey, through our voice organizations, and through many other organizations like the Red Cross, the Help Age, who deal with older persons, to see how we can come up with that figure. How many of our older persons are really in dire poverty. Many of them have family, you know, but many of them are neglected by their family members. They don't look to them except when the member of the family, need help. Then they turn to their mother or their father and see how they can get something from the pension, perhaps, from that older person.
So to help older persons, the National Council on Aging is hosting a forum to map a way forward to assist this vulnerable population. Today, the consultations will go toward a drafting of a 5-year plan that seeks to improve the lives of older persons in Belize.
We want older persons to know their rights, and we're looking at all aspects of what is the right of an older person, and we thought we would focus on this economic security and on the health care. We have 2 panels. One, the first, which is going on just now, is dealing with the economic security. And we're looking, first of all, at retirement, a fund for retirement, because many people do not think of this until they are retired. And we are looking at an emergency fund in the same vein, and we thought the Holy Redeemer Credit Union would be one of the areas, any credit union, but Holy Redeemer Credit Union, which has proven itself to have a number of members, would be one of them, to give us how they see it moving. Then we got the Social Security Board. We know there is the NCP, the non-contributory pension, which many people receive. And sometimes before they get it, it's done. Sometimes they don't even spend it themselves. A relative or somebody else gets it. And we thought that they need to understand that that could be a security fund, an emergency fund, and they would be able to have resources to help them through each month. And then, of course, the small business. And we just heard one of the speakers say that you can make your own fund by getting into some kind of something you can do with your hands, some skill that you may have, and you'd be able to sell your product and get money, 10% of which you would put into a security fund, which would be for things like illness immediately, or if you need to do something quick, maybe go away on a trip, you'll be able to get that money.
Within the Caribbean region, Belize will see one of the highest increases in population of older persons. Statistics show that the life expectancy has increased over the past 10 years and is currently 73 years for men and 77 years for women. Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.